let's go through some of the best pitchers in the sport. Alanna and I have done lists, the top 5, and everybody loves lists because they can stick it on their little social media page, and we're going to have every baseball fan in America comment. So we did that a couple of times before, so we'll have some fun again, and I'll start it, and then Alanna will give us hers. I am going to put Javier, top 5 pitchers right now. Now, when you do this, there is a quotient of postseason baseball on here. I just can't base this on 60 games. I got to base this on what I have seen over the last year or two. That is part of the equation. Okay, so that's important here. Now, I'm going to put Javier 5th. He's having another tremendous year. Obviously, last year against the Yankees, he was wonderful. Unhittable in the World Series, literally. I love Javier. If you ask me right now that I had to have a pitcher to pitch a ball game with my life on the line, I can think of a lot worse than Christian Javier. So I will put him 5th. As far as my sport is concerned. I know that's going to surprise some people, but did you see the performance last year against the Yankees in the ALCS? Did you see the performance last year in a game they had to have against the Phillies in Philadelphia in the World Series? Javier is a wonderful pitcher. He's had to pick up the slack right now. He's got a lot of injuries. Garcia, Urquidy, obviously no Verlander, McCullers, and he and Valdez have picked up the pieces for a team that has struggled and hasn't scored a lot. He is number 5. I'm going to put McClanahan of the Rays number 4. Last year he won 12 games, was very good in the postseason against the Guardians. He is on his way to winning a Cy Young. He's got tremendous stuff. He gave up a home run to the Red Sox a couple years ago in relief, and that was a learning experience for him. He's a very, very good pitcher. He's a lefty. He's been the key to their winning 51 games. I don't know how you can't pick McClanahan. Again, life on the line. Last year, a good performance. He pitched very well against. He gave up the 1 home run. I'll go him number 4, the Ray left-hander McClanahan. I'm going to put Castillo number 3 for Toronto, for the Mariners. He pitched great against the Braves a few years ago in the postseason. He was very, very good last year, both against Houston and against Toronto. He won the first game of that wild card series against the Jays. He pitched very well against Houston in the postseason in Game 2. Bullpen hurt him. We all know Castillo's only got 4 wins, but his ERA is wonderful. I'll take life on the line. Life on the line. That's what this comes down to. I'm not basing this on the last 2 months. On the line, I'm going to put Castillo number 3. I'm going to have to put Garrett Cole number 2. He's carried the Yankees. He's pitched pretty well in the postseason. He had that one terrible start against the Red Sox in the wild card game. But he's been very good in the last year. He was excellent. He pitched that great game in Cleveland when they were down 2-1. Cole's been wonderful here. He's been great in the postseason before. Obviously, he carried the Astros there in 19 when he won a Game 5 against Tampa to get them to the next round. He's been great this year with all sorts of injuries. As a horse. I don't know how you don't put him on number 2. I'm going to put Cole there. And I'm going to surprise you with my number 1 guy. I'm picking Framber Valdez of the Astros. He's got a 3.4 ERA in postseason play. He's very crafty. Throws fastballs when you think curveballs. Throws curveballs when you think fastballs. He's nonplussed on the mound. He's very poised. He won a huge game in Fenway, facing a huge spot there a couple years ago when it got to the World Series. Obviously, last year against New York, he was wonderful. I love Valdez. Again, life on the line. I love a pitcher like this because batters get tight and they get a little too intense in postseason play. And Valdez is the sort of pitcher that loves to take advantage of that. And so I will put him number 1. Now, you can quibble here any way you want. I left some guys off and you don't like it. I understand. It's not a perfect list. But these are my 5. 5 is Javier, 4 McClanahan, 3 Castillo, 2 Cole, and Valdez is number 1. All right, Alanna, let me hear what you got for me. Take it away.
All right. The first thing I take out of all of that is how many lives do you have? Life on the line. You're taking 4 of those 5 pitchers. So you have a lot of lives. If you're going to put those top 5 pitchers up there, life on the line, you took 4 of the 5. So that doesn't make any sense. Okay. I have a couple of the same people on my list, but I only have 1 life. So I'll tell you who number 1 is right now at the moment. But my number 5, I'm starting with your number 2, Garrett Cole. The reason is I think Garrett Cole has done exactly what he's needed to do for the New York Yankees. He struggled in May, but he's got a 2 ERA in 3 starts so far in the month of June. Overall, he's 7-1, 2.75 earned run average this season. He has been the Aaron Judge of the pitching staff. this team would not be where they are. They're struggling right now, but they're certainly not struggling because of Garrett Cole. So he is my number 5 of top 5 pitchers right now. Number 4 is a guy that we are not talking about enough. He's not on your list, Chris. I think he should be on most people's list. Sonny Gray has been ridiculously effective so far this year for the Twins. He's 4-1, 2.37 earned run average, and he could have a lot more wins than the 4 wins if the Twins didn't stop scoring for him the past month and a half. He has not gotten the run support, but he has been great. He has given up just 1 home run in 76 innings. So he's keeping the ball in the ballpark. He has been effective every 5th day. He is reliable every 5th day. His ERA is 3rd best in the majors, not just in the American League. 3rd best in the majors behind Shane McClanahan and your number 1, Framber Valdez. My number 3 is your number 1, Framber Valdez. This is a guy that to me has just been consistent. Last year, you're talking about postseason, the quality starts that he gives the Houston Astros every 5th day. 3-1, the 1.32 earned run average over his last 5 starts. Overall, 6-5. Could probably have more wins too if he's gotten the run support. The Houston Astros have struggled offensively. They haven't had a lot of positive traction over the course of all of his starts. His ERA, 2nd best in the majors, as I mentioned, behind Shane McClanahan. He could easily have 13 wins in his 14 starts this year if the Astros had just given him any run support. They've been really bad when he's been on the mound, but he has kept them going. So he is my number 3. Love this guy. Number 2, somebody we're not talking about enough, and I had said before that I thought Clayton Kershaw was the best free agent signing, because of course he just went back there on a 1-year deal. Nathan Eovaldi has probably been the best free agent signing coming into this season. He is my number 2. He got off to a bad start, but he's 7-1 with a 1.50 ERA over his last 9 starts. He's allowed 1 run or fewer in 6 of those starts. His ERA is 2nd best in the majors over that span since April 29th. He is a huge reason, in my opinion, that the Texas Rangers have really made some noise in the American League West. I know they've struggled a little bit here as of late, but this is a very good team. Nathan Eovaldi is a reason for that. I think they're fantastic. Not to take away from what the other arms of the staff are doing. I think John Gray's having a good year. I think Martin Perez is having a good year. Andrew Heaney, Dane Dunning, the whole Bochy factor, and of course they have a ridiculous lineup, but I love what Nathan Eovaldi has done, so he's my number 2. My number 1, how can you say that Shane McClanahan is not your number 1? How is he your number 4? This is a guy that leads Major League Baseball 11 wins with a 2.12 earned run average. He's 11-2. I mean, that's just tremendous. He's the leading candidate for both the Cy Young Award and the starting pitcher for the AL in the Midsummer Classic in Seattle. This is a guy that you said had a hiccup last year against the Red Sox, but was able to just be dominant every single 5th day that he's out there. And remember, they started the season without Glasnow. They lost Rasmussen, so he's had to pick up the pieces a lot for some of the starting rotation that's been banged up. They're the first to 10 wins, the first to 20, the first to 30, the first to 40. They're tremendous at home. Shane McClanahan, in my 1 life on the line, starting pitcher right now, he's my guy.
Yeah, I listen, he's had a heck of a year. I guess I could move him up a little bit. But if all 5 of these guys could be, and your guys with Gray too, but if it was a game 5 and your season was there, I have to take Valdez over McClanahan. McClanahan hasn't had enough opportunity, and Valdez has done nothing but win, and I have to take Cole over him too. And I love Castillo. But I think based on this year and his record, no argument whatsoever. He's had the best regular season. It's not even close. He's going to win the American League Cy Young at this moment, I agree. But I will throw the postseason resume out there some, and that's why I wouldn't necessarily put him at number 1. But I'm okay with your list. I don't know if I put Sonny Gray there. I thought of Eovaldi too. He's had to carry the team without DeGrom. I considered that one. Javier is 7-1. Astros don't score. I got 2 Astro pitchers in there. Might be a little high, but I think both of our lists are okay. I think we're in consideration
I don't
of both
think
lists.
you think of Sonny Gray just because the Twins are so bad. I mean, not so bad. That's not fair because the Twins are in a weak division. We don't talk about the Twins a lot, but imagine where the Twins would be without Sonny Gray. And again, if he would receive some run support, he would be a lot better in terms of win-loss record. But I do think that you should be called Mad Cat instead of Mad Dog because the amount of lives that you have with these guys on the line. Life on the line.
Again,
I'm taking this guy. I'm taking this guy. I'm taking this guy.
Let's look at this. You're playing in a game 5 in a divisional series.
Sonny Gray
you want
as
Sonny
number
Gray
1.
pitching, or you want? Well, I know that. You want Sonny Gray or Luis Castillo pitching the game?
Right now, I'm taking Sonny Gray.
You
Yes, I can.
can't take Gray over Castillo. That's not fair.